Well before any blog was spilling gossip or tea, our guests created some of the most memorable and shady characters in TV history. Listen, if you weren't watching Knots Landing, Desperate Housewives, Falcon Crest, I don't know what you were watching when these three shows were bringing in hundreds of millions of people all over the world getting us hooked. Donna Mills, Nicollette, Sheridan, and Morgan Fairchild are all joining the TFM. And if you're like me, scrolling social media from time to time, there are memes devoted to their endless slaps, stare downs, and classic lines like, "Don't call me Cookie," all over social media. Well, now for the first time ever, these three ladies, alongside fellow legends Lonnie Anderson and Linda Gray, are joining forces for a TV event. It's a Lifetime movie for the holidays. It's called Ladies of the 80s, A Divas Christmas. I love it. This is amazing. The movie follows 5 dazzling soap stars who reluctantly reunite to shoot the final Christmas episode of their long-running soap opera. Drama ensues. Take a look.
Okay, ladies, I know Julia being here is a surprise to all of us. But the good news is the viewers are going to love to see the famous 5 reunited.
Well, that's exactly why I wanted to do the show, for our fans.
Oh, really? For the fans? Has nothing to do with the money you're going to make from your product placement?
Please tell me they're not leather.
Of course not.
Oh, thank God.
Alligator.
No.
Alex, I really hate to hit you with this right now, but if she's doing the show, I'm not.
Well, I'm doing it.
Woo! TFM, please welcome 3 legendary stars, Donna Mills, Nicollette, Sheridan, and Morgan Fairchild. I should have worn my blonde wig today. This is so fun. Do you understand the minute that poster popped up earlier today, the whole cast here, the whole crew, they were like, "That is so epic." Look at I love it. Morgan, first, look at your pose in the middle. That just says trouble all day long. I know the movie is great. I want to see the outtakes and all the fun that was happening behind the scenes. I think one of you said it was like a girls' trip.
Yeah. No, we had so much. Well, we've all kind of known each other for decades, and Nicollette and I did a series together briefly, and then she and Donna did a series, and I created a character on Dallas the first year. So I know
love how
Linda.
You just drop these little things.
Yeah.
You know those great shows and then being had.
And then Lonnie and I had done Bob Hope specials together, and so I've done. So we've all kind of known each other for decades.
For decades.
Yeah.
And this was the first time. Somebody said, Nicollette, this was like pulling together the Avengers. You know, at the end of the Avengers, like Black Panther comes out, and everybody comes to help. This was like the Avengers of soap stars. They called everybody in to make this epic movie.
Yeah, Larry Thompson pulled it off. He got us all together, and we had so much fun. Let me tell you, it might be called a Divas Christmas, but we're not divas.
No.
Everybody is so nice. Oh,
well,
okay,
I don't know because
sometimes
you're sipping tea in this. Look at you go. And I said before the blog started saying spilling and sipping tea and shadiness, look, you guys were bringing it to the screen. Have you seen some of the memes dedicated to your characters? And basically, these are like clips of famous scenes that apply to anything. There's a good slap for everything. And a whole new generation discovering these shows. We were looking at some of the ratings that your shows all got, like 20 million people.
Oh, 60 million sometimes.
60?
Yes.
I didn't even know there was that many 60 million people. I mean, like, these days, if you can get 20,000 to watch, people are happy. 60 million folks would watch all of these shows.
On a
300
cliffhanger
shows.
or something like that, the last show of the season, whatever. It
but
would
pretty
be
steadily on Knots Landing. It was about 28 million viewers a week.
Yeah.
28. I mean, those were events.
Desperate Housewives, we had 20-something million.
Jeez, that is a lot of people. What do you think it was, especially then? I know they're like linear TV and then they're streaming it, but these were TV events that everybody wanted to see and watch together, Morgan. What do you think it was?
Well, I think a lot of it had to do, first of all, there were 3 channels.
Way back then, kids, you're gonna have whole TikToks now going, there were 3 channels?
Yeah. But also, I think people, you know, it transitioned from daytime soaps. People got very caught up in the characters and identified with them, but also, it was the 80s, so a lot of it was also about the fashion. People would watch and emulate the makeup and the fashion and, I mean, I remember...
And the female powerhouses.
Yeah.
Right.
We were running businesses.
Yeah.
Right.
That's so true. The characters were running businesses. They were owning. They were just, I mean, and not that we don't have empowering characters now, but there was something about the 80s.
I actually went into my 80s storage space and got this suit.
Doesn't she look fabulous?
Wait. That is from your storage from the 80s. Are you kidding me?
No.
From Knots Landing.
From Knots Landing.
Yeah.
She's still the same size.
Almost.
I love this. So you kept a lot of the clothes?
Yes.
Because I'm raiding your closet in my mind right now.
I have a storage space. I have 43 different designers. Gowns, suits, everything, and I haven't worn them. They've just been
Right,
there.
we're all going in. Don't just keep talking. We're just cataloging. We're thinking of outfits. Morgan, it's so fun to be like assembled on a show like this. A good, you know, funny script, a juicy script. I know that people even look at the Housewife franchise and say that a lot of the Housewife reality shows were inspired by some of the diva characters you all created.
Oh, I think definitely. You know, it just transitioned right into reality TV, unfortunately. But that's what I thought was so interesting about the 80s and about the shows they did. They started writing strong women characters.
Nicollette, is it true that Bravo knocked, I saw a tweet or a social media post, Bravo knocked on your door to try to get you into one of the Housewife franchise?
There's always, some sort of chatter about trying to get...
You said knocking at my door? How desperate are y'all to have
every
me?
now and then the phone calls come in, but, you know.
And they ask for you to come on? To join the cast?
They come in asking, feeling around, yeah.
Would you do it?
Say no.
I think that my audience would probably rather see me do a proper show. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I will say, I think you could do both. Because Nicollette Sheridan on the Housewives franchise, I will start watching it again. Let me just tell you for that.
Well, thank you for that, but for me...
She'd rather play one than be one.
Be one. I love that.